Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video in my How to Glow Up series for tweens and teens. In today's video, we're going to be focusing solely on healthy habits because if there is no health, there is no glow. Growing up is definitely a super exciting part in your life where you start making decisions slowly on your own. But do you know how to make the right decisions when it comes to your health? So a great way to just start making good decisions is to worry about what food you eat, how much water you drink, make sure you're drinking the right amount of water, make sure that you're exercising enough, and then you will immediately already start seeing glow up results. So what I would like you all to do is pick at least 2 of the tips I mentioned in this video and do those things and tell me if you got results or tell me how it affected your life, because I know that if you use at least 2 of these tips that your life will change and for the better. My first tip is to be active. So studies show that you should spend at least 1 hour being active per day. And that can vary from anything, from swimming to dancing to exercising, like doing Chloe Ting. It can be tennis, bike riding, roller skating. You get the point. Pretty much anything that's moving your body and just being active. So one way to not forget, or actually a few ways, are to set a reminder on your phone or write it on a calendar if you're using a calendar. Write it on a whiteboard, a planner. Just make sure that you don't forget and make sure that you plan out a day or a time in each day on when you're going to exercise or do whatever you need to do to be active. And of course, it is amazing if you go over the limit, but just make sure that you do the minimum of 60 minutes per day. I know that exercising may not be fun to everyone, and sometimes you just really don't want to do it. One way that will keep you motivated is to have an exercising buddy that will keep you motivated, make sure you're motivated, because they'll exercise with you. So that could be anyone, varying from your friend, your sister, your mother, brother, whoever. Just make sure that they won't judge you and make sure that you guys can find a time for both of you that works, or you guys, since it's quarantine, you guys can, FaceTime while doing it, or however you like. Then you guys can keep each other motivated so that you're both gonna be focused and happy and active. My next tip is to find activities that you love doing. So now is the perfect time to go on a little scavenger hunt or activity hunt and figure out what you love doing. And that can be anything that is an activity that you love doing. It can be outside, inside, anything. But anything that you enjoy, try it out. Or anything that you think you might enjoy, still try it out. Because I bet you that you're probably gonna figure out more and more things that you love if you try out more new things. What if we exercised while watching TV? It will help us and we'll feel much better while doing something that we enjoy. So we won't focus on just exercising. We'll focus on doing that while we are watching something we enjoy. The next tip is keep an exercise journal. Now I know that sounds kind of weird, but basically what you do is you track how much you exercise and what you do during that time. So you can run, you can do a bike ride, anything that I was talking about for the activity time, that counts as exercise, just as long as you're moving your body and going outside, or you can do it inside as well, but more often outside, just getting a fresh breath of air, walking, running, anything. What I like to do is I like to write down in my workout journal what I did to exercise, what I want to do the next day, if I reached my goal. So the day before, I'll write a goal for the next day, and then I'll write a goal for the next day, and then I like to just count my weight. That's just for myself. It's not really that I'm trying to lose weight or anything. I just like to stay on a steady line and not go up or down. I just like to maintain my weight, so I want to make sure that I'm still having the same weight constantly. But you can do that if you like to. It is definitely optional. I think it personally benefits me because it makes me want to work harder and it makes me motivated. But if you feel like that's gonna bring you down more, then definitely don't do it. But that's just my recommendation. The next tip is to dance your COVID-19 blues away. Music is very, very powerful, and I know that I'm not the only one who's feeling really icky and bad and sad and angry and all of those weird emotions right now during quarantine. Like, I'd really just go out. I want Corona to be over. I want us to find a vaccine. I want us to find a cure. You can go on Just Dance. You can find your favorite song and just dance. Dance like nobody's watching. No one's gonna watch. Or you can find a place where nobody's gonna watch. But, you just want to make sure that you're dancing, that you're being happy, you're doing something that makes you happy. We've never gone through a global pandemic, and I know it's really hard for everyone, and I just want you all to stay happy and put your mind off of just quarantine and what's on the news, and, I just want you all to be happy. So, dance your blues away. My next tip is to maintain and share your healthy habits with your friends. Because some of the studies that I was reading showed that happiness comes off and rubs off on other people. So if you're happy and you go on FaceTime with someone, then they're more likely to be happier as well. So you want to surround yourself with happy people. But then I thought, if you have good habits and healthy habits and you share them with your friends and you do them around your friends, they might start doing those habits as well, because that's pretty much the same order and way that it goes. So, if your friends are just playing video games all day, which is completely fine, it's quarantine, we're not judging anybody. But if they're playing video games all day, you might want to say, hey, maybe do you want to be on FaceTime while we're taking a walk? Or do you want to go outside and do a bike ride while we're talking? Or anything like that. Or do you want to meet up and just run together? Obviously, apart, 6 feet apart right now in quarantine. But, just make sure that you're maintaining and sharing those habits with them, because they may not, be as interested in glowing up and having a great body and life and style as you, and they may be clueless about it. So you want to make sure that you share those habits and tips with them so that their life will be better. They'll be thanking you, and you'll also be thanking yourself, because if you tell them to do it, then you have to be doing it yourself. So that's also motivating yourself. Okay, I guess this isn't going to be a secret anymore. If I'm on a call with anyone and it's like not FaceTime, then what I like to do is I just like to walk around my room like this. And I'm just gonna keep on doing that while I'm talking. I don't know, it's become a habit of mine that's not even intentional, an unintentional habit. But it's not a bad habit either, because I'm walking. So for me, it helps me think more, it helps my thoughts flow, and it helps me talk better. I mean, I don't know, I think that's kind of weird, but I think that it helps me, so maybe it'll help you. So next time you're on a call with someone, just try it. Alright guys, so I just shared some tips on how to be active with you and about exercise. Now we're going to talk about food and nutrition and all of that good stuff. During quarantine, you want to make sure to try different foods that you haven't tried before, like fruits or veggies, anything you haven't tried before, because you might find your new favorite food because you tried new food. So you're gonna want to choose very colorful vegetables. I really personally like beets, like red beets or purple beets or whatever color they are, I'm not really sure, but I love beets. And you want to choose vegetables that are really unique in color so that you have a colorful plate. You want to make sure that you add grains, vegetables, anything that's colorful. And I know grains are not colorful, but you still want to make sure you have them and that you have everything that's diverse so that you can get all sorts of nutrients and vitamins in all of your food and all of your meats. My next tip is to fuel your body with whole grains and stuff like that. So bread, popcorn, rice, and I know all of you smiled at the popcorn part because I know a lot of us love popcorn. I'm a popcorn fan as well. So you want to add grains into your diet, and by diet I don't mean losing weight diet. I mean normal everyday eating diet, if you know what I mean. Finally, get your beauty sleep. you need to make sure that you're sleeping with the right amount of use. So depending on your age, you have a different amount of sleep you need to get or amount of hours. One tip to that will help you sleep better is to not have your phone in the room or not have it nearby. And you need your beauty sleep. If you have any other tips that I forgot or didn't mention, make sure you comment it down below. We all have different opinions and we all have different stories, so make sure you tell me whatever you want in the comments down below. Also, I can't wait to see you guys in my next video, which will be posted soon. I've already posted a video all about your mindset and your emotions and basically everything going on in here. So I really want you to check that out, and that will also help you with your glow up journey. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next glow up video. Bye!